Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the show where we are always striving to find the most obscure answers. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hello, I'm Chris from Hull. This is Erica from London, and my friends and former work colleagues.
Couple number two.
Hello, I'm David, and this is my lovely wife Lynn, and we're from Doncaster in South Yorkshire.
Couple number three.
Hi, I'm Tom, and this is my partner Abby, and we're from Nottinghamshire.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Keith, and this is my son James. I'm from Shrewsbury, and he's from London.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you. A very, very warm welcome to Pointless. It's lovely to have you here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. A star of the Great British Bake Off's Extra Slice, whisking him the best for his third show. It is the yeast we can do. I want more of these. It's my pointless friend. It's Tom Allen.
Wow.
I mean, that's it.
That's great. That was lovely. What a lovely introduction.
Oh, wasn't it? Wasn't
I'm
it
having
lovely?
such a great time.
I'm so pleased you are.
Yeah, and I've taken to wearing casual clothes underneath, and like a newsreader.
I see.
So I actually
Oh,
have
no.
different. I've got navy blue. Don't tell anyone. I've just got a plain navy blue trouser. Haven't even tucked in.
I know, I was going to say, you've neglected to tuck in the shirt. Means we can see the bit where you've spilt your tea on the shirt
Oh no,
tails.
that is water. That is water. That. Because I had a water bottle.
Always a bit embarrassing, that.
Yes. Just glad we
there
explained
are.
it, though.
Yes,
Glad we explained it.
I'm glad we had that out.
I'm glad. I'm
Yes.
glad. I'm glad too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
but it's fun. You know, got a good good show going on here.
We have got a good show
I
going
think
on.
this is going to go to
Yeah.
series. You know.
I think it might.
I think this 15-year pilot you've been doing is going to pay off.
I like it. Now, Karen and Michael, by the way, got through to the final last time, and they did not win the jackpot. So we're adding another £1,000 to that, which means today's jackpot starts off at £2,750. There it is. Great, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. Now, just remember, apologies, Tom. He got quite upset last time because he said that's the rules of the game. Surely people know, and I'm about to tell you the rules of the game.
Well, no, it's important.
It's just-
I get now it's important because people are starting to watch all the time.
Well, I suppose they are, but, I mean, you're completely right. I'm going to try and get this out of the way as quickly as possible, Tom. At the end of each round, the pair with the highest score will be eliminated, so try and make sure you're not that pair by keeping your scores low. That's it, roughly. OK, you know what I mean. Anyway, best of luck to everybody. Our first category today is chemistry. That's nice. Can we all decide in our pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many chemical elements that contain the letters A, C or T as they could. Tom?
That's right. We're looking for any element in the periodic table that contains one or more of the letters A, C or T in its name. We chose ACT as chemical elements can react with one another, like you and I.
Yes.
We are like...
It's our chemistry.
That's
see, there we
literally our
are.
chemistry
It's literally
together.
it.
And this is according to IUPAC as of October 2024, which is the International Union of Petrol and... No, I don't know what it is. No. Who cares? It's a thing. Let's trust it.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, so there we are. Without further ado, Erica, we come straight to you. Welcome to Pointless. How lovely to have you here.
Hello.
Tell us all about yourself.
I work at a car body shop, so I spend a lot of time talking to people who are very angry about their cars not being fixed.
Oh, I see, because they've sent them in having pranged, which is the word.
Yes.
Isn't it? Yes.
So I'm the person that organises all this stuff when you've had your accident, so yeah.
You've got to keep them sweet, and then you've got to go through to the back room. Bit of banter.
Yes,
I should
the
think.
banter.
Lot of banter.
Oh, the banter, yeah.
Yes.
You've heard words from a sailor. Oh,
Oh,
terrible.
I can believe it. Erica, what are you going to go for on our periodic table here?
I'm going to go with the one that came first into my head, which is always a bad move. Titanium.
I don't know if that's a bad move. Let's see what happens when we say titanium. Absolutely correct. 39 for titanium. Not bad.
Not bad, not bad at all, Erica, not bad at all. Titanium metal connects well with bone, so that's why it gets used a lot for, you know, joint replacements and tooth implants as well.
That's because it connects well with bone. I thought it was just because it was light and durable.
No, that's golf
No.
clubs. No.
Ah, you're completely right.
It's used in golf clubs as well.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. David, am I right in thinking... No, it's only your second show, isn't it?
Second show,
Oh,
yeah,
phew.
yeah.
Oh, for a moment I was thinking it was your last show. No. David, tell us more about yourself.
As I said in the first show, I'm retired, and one of our passions is travelling. We love
Lovely.
travelling all over. We've been to over 60 countries in the world now.
Oh, fantastic. And presumably you're always planning the next travel.
Oh, yes, yes.
Where's your favourite place?
It's a real toss-up between New Zealand and Norway. They're so spectacular in their own ways.
Yeah, there we are. David, what are you going to go for?
Californium.
Californium. OK, should we see how many of our 100 said that? Californium is right. 39 is our only score, and you pass it. Oh, down to 2. Very well done indeed, David. Californium.
Nearly pointless, nearly pointless. Californium was first produced in 1950 by a team at the University of
California.
Durham.
Durham.
California,
There.
man.
Excellent.
Cool.
Thank you very much
Yeah,
indeed,
very cool.
Tom. Tom, welcome back to Pointers. This is your third show, I think.
Yep, third time lucky.
Yes. Yeah. Tell us a bit more about yourself, Tom.
So I like to play video games quite a bit in my spare time.
Very good indeed.
We went to watch some esports in the start of this year. So went into an arena and watched some games played by professional teams.
Professional teams.
Yeah.
And so how many people watched that then?
Ooh, I don't actually know, to be honest. Quite a lot.
Thousands?
Yeah. It was a big
And
arena.
everyone's sort of sitting there. The points where people get on their feet and cheer.
Yeah, definitely.
They just
Especially
send
in the final.
emojis. They just send emojis of people standing.
Oh, I suppose you can. You can send stuff onto the big screen at the back.
Oh, no.
No. That would be weird. Tom, so chemical elements with any of these letters in, A, C or T?
I might have to take a bit of a gamble, but I think Einsteinium is right.
Einsteinium, says Tom. Should we see if that's right? How much of a gamble is this? Phew! A gamble that paid off. 39 is our high score, and you pass it. 2 is our low score, and you join it. Very well done indeed.
Einstein's theory of relativity led to the equation E equals mc.
Square.
Yes. See? It's great crowd work. And that was used to predict the amount of energy released during a nuclear test explosion. And this element was discovered in the blast debris. Debris.
Thank you. No, debris. Oh, if you like debris, I think Americans say debris, don't they?
Well, I think that's where they did it.
That's
so
where they did
debris,
it. So debris
it
it is. Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Now, James, welcome back. Oh, it's your third show as well.
It is, yeah.
Heavens above. Tell us a bit more about yourself, James.
So I've recently moved in with my girlfriend in Greenwich.
Congratulations. Oh, Greenwich, how lovely.
It is very nice. Too
What a
nice for
lovely
me, probably,
place to be.
but it's
Oh.
lovely.
And how, you flat, house, flat?
A flat.
Flat, yes. Is it fully kitted yet?
It is fully. We've got a new sofa, which the
Oh.
people who moved it in weren't happy about. They were like, this is too big for the door, but we made sure they got it in.
How many floors did they have to go up?
Only 2.
Oh, that's okay. They'd have loved that. Yeah. It wasn't like they didn't have something nice and comfy to sit on the landings. It's fine. James, what are you going to go for?
Moscovium?
Moscovium, says James. Shall we see what happens when we say that? Moscovium. Moscovium is right. 39, still our high score. 2 our low. You passed the high score. Oh, 1. We have a new low score. Very well done indeed, James.
Very good. Moscovium. Sounds like something in a Bond film, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
The name refers to the Moscow region, as you'd imagine, where the Joint Institute of Nuclear Research is based.
That sounds like a happy place.
That sounds like somewhere that could easily be featured in a Bond film.
Couldn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it could easily be.
Thank you very much indeed. Tom, we're halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. 1, James, the best score of the pass. Well done, James. And Keith looking pretty good on the back of it. 2s were behind Tom and Abby and David and Lynn. And then 39. I mean, why so randomly titanium should have been such a high scorer? I do not know, but I'm afraid, Chris, it's where you find yourselves.
Yes.
So good luck dreaming up a lovely score that can redress the balance. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? Keith, welcome back to Pointers. Great to have you with us a third time. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, Keith.
Well, one of the projects that my wife has set me is to reduce the number of guitars that I've got.
How many currently?
Well, that's hard to say, but it's less than 20.
I think when anyone says that's hard to say, that's too many. Too many guitars, I think.
Well, it's a matter of opinion.
How many of them are electric? How many are acoustic?
It was about half and half.
You see, electric guitars take up less space.
They do, and that's an argument I shall put to my wife.
Yeah, exactly. Keith, look, you're on 1. Brilliant score from James. Means 37 or less gets you into round 2. So, yes, any chemical element that contains one of these letters?
OK, I'm going to go for Neptunium.
Neptunium says Keith. You get a red line, and it comes in here. Neptunium. Neptunium, absolutely right. Gets you through. Oh, and it's one of those. I wondered how long it would be before we heard that lovely fanfare. Yes, that's a pointless answer. It adds £250 to today's jackpot, taking the total up to a lovely and altogether more satisfactory £3,000. Scores you nothing and leaves your total at 1. Very well done indeed.
Yeah, that's very good. And I don't know why it's called Neptunium when it was discovered on Earth. Doesn't make sense.
Yes, I suppose.
Californium was from California.
Yes, yes.
Moscovium, Moscow.
Moscow, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Neptunium. Oh, Ebbsfleet. Oh, I don't know where it's discovered, but somewhere
No, it
on
is.
Earth.
You're completely right. It is Ebbsfleet. That's where it comes from.
It's Ebbsfleet. Yeah, I don't know.
No, extraordinary. Thank you. Now, Abby, welcome back to Pointless. Great to have you with us again for the last time. This is your last chance to tell us things about yourself, Abby.
Well, similar. I also go to concerts quite a lot. I go with my sister, so we've been to about 31 together, but some of them are repeats, so it's not like 31 different acts.
So, have you been to any band more than twice?
Yeah.
Who? Which?
I've seen Harry Styles like 5 times.
OK. Does it just get better and better and better and better?
Yeah, it depends where you see him. He's really good in Wembley, so...
He's good in Wembley. I've heard that.
Yeah.
Good in Wembley. Brilliant. Well, that sounds exciting. Now, Abby, you're on 2. 36 or less gets you into the next round.
Yeah. It's not the best round for me, but Tom scored so well, so I'm going to go for chlorine.
Chlorine, says Abby. Chlorine, you get a red line. It comes in here. Chlorine. Chlorine's right. You're in round 2. And down it goes to 12, taking your total up to 14. Very well done.
Yes, chlorine. Oh, it just reminds me of swimming.
Doesn't it?
Isn't it exciting? Widely used in the chemical industry. They love it there.
Oh, they love it.
Using it to make thousands of substances, ranging from bleaching agents, pesticides, glue, and PVC.
I did not know that it had all those uses other than the swimming pool.
Such a great one, isn't it?
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Lynn, welcome back to Pointless.
Thank
Let us hear more about Lynn.
In my spare time, I like to research my family tree.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
What's your first port of call when you're researching?
Mainly online.
Yeah.
And then you send for death certificates, birth certificates to make sure you've got the right person.
Yeah. So you haven't been going around sort of graveyards?
Oh, yes.
Looking... I mean, that's quite exciting, isn't it?
I love a good graveyard.
Where, of all the places you've been, did you feel, yes, this is my spiritual home?
I traced my 2 times great-grandmother to Paris. We went to the building where they got married from.
Wow.
So it's very interesting.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, very addictive as well.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Where's it going to go after Paris? I wonder.
Yeah.
Now, Lynn, you're on 2 as well. 36 or less gets you into the next round.
Yeah, not my best subject. I'll try potassium.
Potassium, says Lynn. Here is your red line. Can we get you below this red line with potassium? Yes, we can. Down goes potassium to 12. Exactly the same combination of scores as Tom and Abby had. That's taking your total up to 14.
Potassium, if dropped into water, will produce a lilac flame the moment it skims the surface of the water.
Very exciting.
Very exciting.
Little cushion.
Yeah.
It whizzes round.
I was the potassium of with bananas. If you drop a banana in water, you don't see a flame, do you?
A banana would be a much more interesting fruit.
If it spontaneously combusted.
If it did that.
In the water, yeah.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Now, Chris, welcome to Pointless.
Hello.
It's great to have you here. I'm sorry that I'm addressing you while you've got the high scorers red 39 on the front of your podium. But introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Chris. I'm 47. I'm from Hull in East Yorkshire. I work in a call centre for a large housing association, one of the largest ones. I'm a fully qualified bingo caller as well, and I've worked in a couple of museums.
How long is the qualification process for bingo calling?
It took about 3 hours.
Yeah. So, if you were partially qualified, that would be about 2 hours. Fully qualified, the 3 hour
The 3 hours, that's right.
Very good. Listen, bingo calls sometimes come up on Pointless. It's one of the things our question setters really like, so that'd be fun. Now, Chris, you're on 39. I'm afraid you're the high scorers, but I bet you got a good answer.
Well, this is when I wish that I would have paid more attention in science at school, but I'm going to say plutonium.
Plutonium, says Chris. There's no red line for you, I'm afraid, as you're the high scorers even now. But what happens when we say plutonium? Down to 3. Not bad at all, taking your total up to 42.
Yeah, plutonium was used in early heart pacemakers as a thermoelectric generator. Well, that's easier than using a banana, isn't it? Great answers there. There were about 30 pointless answers you could have gone for. A few of them are curium, gallium, manganese, neptunium, which, well, actually, Keith, you gave us that one. Oganesson, palladium, which, of course, was discovered by Bruce Forsyth.
Bruce Forsyth.
He was actually made of palladium. People don't realise that.
They don't know.
They don't realise
That's
he was
why
pure.
he could tap so
That's
beautifully.
why, because he was pure palladium. Protactinium, radon, and, of course, there's thorium. So well done at home if you've got any of those.
Thank you very much indeed. That brings us to the end of our first round. It also means we have to say goodbye to Chris and Erica, who are our high scorers. But listen, what heavy heart we have, we can leaven by knowing we're going to see you next time. So we'll look forward to that. Chris and Erica, thank you for playing. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. Very, very well done, everybody. You passed your chemistry with flying colours. Nobody with flying colours than Keith, who was our pointless scorer there, so lowest individual scorer. And on the back of that, Keith and James, our lowest combined scorer. So well done there. But well done, everybody. Great to have you with us. Best of luck for round 2. Our category for it today is transport connections. Yes. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns things that share their names with stations on the Madrid Metro. Tom.
On each board, we're going to show you 6 clues to people, places, and things that have the same name as a station on the Madrid Metro system. To help, we'll also give you their initials and the numbers of letters in each word. So, all you have to do is give us the answers. You might say it's a little bit niche, but I like it.
I like it. We'll see. Anyway, here is our first board of 6 clues, and they are: city in the Basque country of northern Spain with a Guggenheim Museum building designed by Frank Gehry. B6. An artificial waterway for navigation or irrigation. C5. Capital city of Argentina with a name that can be translated as fair winds. BA65. Spanish artist born in 1746, famous for paintings including Saturn devouring his son and the naked Maha. G4. City in the Peruvian Andes, once the capital of the Inca Empire. C5. And nickname of Sulzir Campbell, the Spurs and Arsenal defender who won 73 caps for the England football team between 1996 and 2007. S3. There we are. David.
Yes. Tempting numbers here. I'm going to go for the top one and say Bilbao.
Bilbao, says David. Should we see how many of our 100 said Bilbao? Bilbao is right. Down it goes to 14. Very well done. Great start to the round. Bilbao.
And Bilbao also has its own metro system. The glass canopies over the entrances to many of the stations on the Bilbao Metro are nicknamed Fosteritos, after Norman Foster, the architect who designed them.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Tom, so can you identify the metro stations from these clues?
I think I'm going to go with the second one down, the artificial waterway, and say canal.
Canal, says Tom. Should we see how many of our 100 said canal? Well, 14 is the only score we have. And Canal scores 47.
Canal Station was named after Madrid's water company, Canal de Isabel II, whose offices are located nearby. It was during Isabel II's reign that a modern water supply was provided for Madrid.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. Now, James, you're the last person to have the board. Do you want to fill in all our blanks?
I can do number 3, which I think is Buenos Aires, and the bottom one is Sol, for Sol Campbell. I can't do the other 2. I'm going to risk Buenos Aires.
OK, Buenos Aires Let's see how many of our 100 people said that. Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires is right. Well, 47 is our highest score, and you pass it. 35 for Buenos Aires.
Good. So difficult, isn't it, knowing what that group of 100 people are going to know, isn't it?
Well, I know.
James, you made the wrong choice, though. Seoul was actually a better answer. That would have scored you 11.
Oh.
Yeah, so it goes to show the people we ask aren't very good at football. Sander, what are your thoughts on
I
those
can give you
remaining two?
Goya for the Spanish artist.
He's very good, isn't he? Yes, Goya, but it scored you 13. And this city in the Peruvian Andes, where are the Andes? At the end of your armies.
Oh.
What did you say?
It's Cusco, thank you. I heard somebody say that. Good,
He's probably been there on one of his many trips.
Cusco is what it is.
But that'll score you 8.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's have a quick look at those scores. I can tell you 14, David, is the best score of the past. Very well done indeed. We travel from there to 35, where we find James and Keith, and from there to 47, where we find Tom and Abby currently. Not way ahead, but Abby, let's find a lovely low score and get you into the head-to-head. Good luck with the next pass, which is coming right now. So, will the second players please step up to the podium? Let's put 6 more clues to things that share their names with stations on the Madrid Metro on the board, and here they are. The only country in South America that has coastlines on both the Caribbean and the Pacific Ocean. C8. Spanish aeronautical engineer who invented the autogiro, JDLC 4226. The third largest of the Balearic Islands in the Mediterranean Sea, I5. Type of Spanish dry-cured ham with a name meaning belonging to the mountains, S7. Californian city linked to Marin County by the Golden Gate Bridge, SF39. And Spanish composer who wrote the music for the ballets El Amor Brujo and The Three-Cornered Hat, MDF 625. There we are. Keith. And by the way, you're on 35, so even at this early stage, 11 or less would get you into the head-to-head.
Not too good on this board. I'm going to go for the type of Spanish dry-cured ham and say salami.
Salami, says Keith. Here is your red line. What happens when we say salami? Bad luck, Keith. I'm afraid not salami. That scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 135.
Sadly, salami is only 6 letters, and salami isn't a station on the Madrid Metro.
Although it would be fun.
Would be fun, though.
Next stop, salami! Ay, ay, ay.
Where'd you get off?
Well, thank you very much indeed. Now, Abby, 47 is your score at the moment. 87 or less gets you into the head-to-head. The answers to these clues are also names of metro stations.
I'm going to go for Ibiza.
You're going to go for Ibiza,
For the third one down.
the third largest of the Balearics. Should we see how many of our 100 said Ibiza? You get a red line and it comes in nice and high. There it is. Ibiza. Ibiza is absolutely right. You are in the head-to-head. And down that goes to 32, taking your total up to 79.
Ibiza Station, located beneath the street it was named after. Inside is a ceramic mural created in 1983 that pays homage to the island, depicting white buildings against a blue sea during a red sunset.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Lynn, you're through to the next round. Doesn't matter what you score. So low is your score and so high is Keith and James's. Would you like to talk us through the board?
I'd have a guess at the first one, Colombia. I don't know the second one. I think the ham is Serrano. And the one I'm going to go for is San Francisco.
You're going to go for San Francisco, linked to Marin County by the Golden Gate Bridge. No red line because you're already through. How many of our 100 said San Francisco? San Francisco's right. Down it goes to 44, taking your total up to 58.
Yes, good answer there. Lynn, actually, you did know a better answer when you said Serrano, not salami, which would have scored you 11. Serrano.
I love Serrano.
What do you like on the other ones
I
here?
can do some of them.
OK.
I can guess at the other one. Colombia, which we heard from Lynn.
Yes, that was correct. That would have got 16.
We have Manuel de Falla at the bottom there.
Oh, Manuel de Falla.
Manuel
Yes,
de
good answer. That
Falla.
would have been 1. That would have got you just 1.
That's
So
exciting.
the aeronautical engineer who
I'm going to have a
invented the
guess, just
autogyro.
because you think it's going to be de la in the middle, I'm guessing. De la.
Sure.
J, Spanish, Juan. I'm going to say Juan de la... And I'm now going to... C-R-O...
Juan de la Cierva.
It is Juan de la...
But
Juan
that
de
would
la
have been
Cierva.
a wonderful answer. That would have been 3.
Well, that brings us to the end of our second round. It means, Keith and James, I'm afraid we have to say goodbye to you, and it's a real goodbye. It's been lovely having you on the show. Thank you so much for playing. I'm sorry we're sending you back trophyless, but you've acquitted yourselves exceedingly well, though. Thank you so much for playing, Keith and James. For the remaining 2 pairs, though, now time for the head-to-head. Huge congratulations, Lynn and David, Abby and Tom. You're one step closer to the final and a chance to play for our jackpot, which currently stands at £3,000. However, before we play the head-to-head, we have an opportunity to throw some more money into that jackpot by seeing if we can find a couple of pointless answers. So here goes, just for fun, you understand. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many Team GB gymnasts as they could. Tom Allen.
Yes, you'll see 6 options here. 4 are the names of gymnasts who have represented Team GB at the Summer Olympic Games. 2 are scoring, 2 are pointless, and then 2 are not Team GB gymnasts at all. £250 in the jackpot for each pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed. So, can you identify the pointless gymnasts from these 6? Sam Oldham, Kathy Williams, Walter Teisel, Taras Riley, Elizabeth Lyne, and Summer Salt.
Somersault.
I'm
not
pretty
that one.
sure that Sam Oldham is one.
I was going to say Sam
Yeah, but I
Oldham.
feel like that will score. So I think obviously the bottom one is probably
Yeah, that's
a red
wrong.
herring.
Yeah.
Somersault,
Yeah.
yeah. that's the red herring.
So I don't know, other than...
What do you think?
other
We'll
than-
take one of the other 4 then.
Yeah.
You say.
We'll go for Taras Riley.
Okay.
We'll go for Taras Riley.
Taras Riley. Should we see if Taras Riley is a pointless GB gymnast? Oh, no! Anyway, there we go. Abby and Tom, what are you going to go for?
Walter Teisel? Walter Teisel.
You're going to go for Walter Teisel. Should we see if Walter Teisel is a pointless Team GB gymnast? Walter Teisel, absolutely a Team GB gymnast, and a pointless one as well. Very well done indeed. Well, either, therefore, Elizabeth Lyne or Summer Salt is real.
Which one do you think?
I think Elizabeth Lyne.
Well, let me tell you, Somersault is a red herring.
Good.
But Elizabeth Lyne, not a red herring, because she represented Team GB at Athens in 2004, and she was pointless as well. So she would have been a good one to go for. Taras Riley is not a gymnast, he's a reggae singer. And he featured on Major Laser's song Powerful that was used in a gold medal winning routine at the Tokyo Olympics in 2021. Sam Oldham would have scored you 1, and Kathy Williams would have scored you 1 as well.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom, and well done. You managed to find a pointless answer, which means we can add £250 to today's jackpot, taking the total up to £3,250. But we're going to have to find out who's going to play for that in the head-to-head. Now, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that jackpot. You are now allowed to confer before you give your answers. Best of luck to both pairs. Here is our first question, and it is all about cake decorating tools and accessories. Tom.
Yes, we're going to show you 5 pictures of tools and accessories used in cake decorating. We've also given the first and last letters in each word of their names. All you have to do is tell us what they are.
Thank you very much indeed. So let's reveal our 5 tools and accessories. Here they come. We have A, PG, BS. B, FT, SR. C, PR, CS. D, IG, CB. And E, EE, GR. There we are. Now then, Lynn and David will go first.
Over to you. Pick one, there we go.
I'll go for E. Edible glitter.
Edible glitter, say Lynn and David. Right, Abby and Tom, over to you. Talk us through that board. What do we think?
Well, I think the top one is piping bags, and then the next one is icing something, but I don't know what the second word is. And then I feel like the B is like shortener or something, but I don't know.
I think, yes, C is something cutters, I think. But
Yeah,
I
so
can't get the first word.
we'll probably have to go for A with piping bags.
OK, you're going to go for A. They look oddly medical, don't they? There. Piping bags. So we have edible glitter and we have piping bags. Lynn and David have gone for edible glitter for E. How many of our 100 people said that? Edible glitter is right. That goes down to 32. Meanwhile, Abby and Tom have gone for piping bags for A. Let's see how many of our 100 said piping bags. Piping bags is right, but it's 60. Very well done indeed, Lynn and David. After one question, you're up 1-0.
Yes, very good answers. They were very tricky, I thought, these. B, fondant smoother, would have been 7. And the one that you were trying to get the second word of, D, icing comb. Of course, comb. It would have scored you 19. But the best one to go for there was C, if you knew it, because that is plunger cutters. Plunger cutters, and that would have been a pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, now here comes your second question. Abby and Tom, you've got to win this one to stay in the game. Here is our second question, and it is all about tails, Tom. Tails.
Tails. We are going to give you clues to things with a title that contain the word tail or tails. However, we've removed all but the first letter of the other words in the title. So all you have to do is fill in the blanks and give us the full title.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 tails. And we have 2004 animated film starring Will Smith as the voice of a fish called Oscar S. Tail. Role-playing video games set in the worlds of Dana and Renna, released in 2021. Tails O.A. Margaret Atwood's dystopian novel made into an award-winning TV drama in 2017. T.H. Tail. Solo studio album by Sting, which reached number 2 in the UK in 1993. T.S. Tales. And Chaucer's Stories of a Journey by Pilgrims, including a Knight and a Miller, T.C. Tales. There we are. Abby and Tom will go first.
So I think the top one is shark tail.
OK, you are going to say shark tail, Abby and Tom. Now then, Lynn and David, would you like to talk us through that board?
I know the Handmaid's Tale, but I think the one we're going to go for is the Canterbury Tales, the bottom one.
OK, the Canterbury Tales. So we have Shark Tale and we have the Canterbury Tales. In the order they were given, Tom and Abby went for Shark Tale. Should we see how many of our 100 said that? Shark Tale, absolutely right. That goes down to 37. Meanwhile, Lynn and David have gone for the Canterbury Tales. Should we see how many of our 100 said that for the Chaucer? The Canterbury Tales is right. That goes down to 48. Very well done indeed, Abby and Tom. Back in the game. After 2 questions, it's 1-1.
Oh, yes, that was very tense as well. Lynn, you nearly said The Handmaid's Tale, which would have been correct, and that would have scored 28, which would have got you through to the final. Any ideas on the other ones there, Xander?
10 Summoner's Tales is the Sting album, I think.
That is correct. That would have scored 5. But the last one there, do you know what that would be?
Tales of...
Tales of Arise. And that was a pointless answer.
Thank you very much indeed. Right, here comes the third question. Whoever wins this one goes through to the final and plays for that jackpot. Best of luck to both pairs. Our third question is all about kingdoms in Britain during the early Middle Ages. Tom.
We're going to show you the names of 5 kingdoms or princedoms that existed in various parts of Britain at some time between the era of Roman rule and the Norman conquest. However, we've removed alternate letters from their names, just to make it even more tricky. Please fill in the missing letters, tell us the names of these kingdoms or princedoms.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, shall we reveal our Principalities or kingdoms?
I don't know why it's not principality. I was about to say
Yeah, principalities.
a princedom.
Princedom, maybe it is.
But it says princedom here, but it could be principality. Sure.
Maybe. Oh, well, let's see. Here they come. PWS, KN, MRI, ESAGI, and WSE. There we are. Lynn and David will go first.
Oh, yeah.
We'll take a gamble on the top one, say Powers.
Powys, say Lynn and David. Now, Abby and Tom, do you want to talk us through the rest of that board?
Okay, I'm just going to take a guess at the bottom one and say that it's Wessel.
Wessel.
Yeah.
So we have Powys and Wessel. Lynn and David went for Powys. Let's see how many of our 100 said Powys. Powys is right.
Well done.
Down it goes to 25.
Well done.
Meanwhile, Abby and Tom have gone for Wessel for the bottom one. Should we see if Wessel is right? No, I'm afraid not Wessel, which means well done, Lynn and David. After 3 questions, you're through to the final 2-1.
Sorry about that one. Yeah.
I'm going to guess Wessex.
But it was Wessex. You're right. Yeah, Wessex. That would have scored you 26 if you got it right. The second one down
Is Kent.
Kent. Yes, thank you. That would have scored 28.
Mercia.
Mercia is a very good one to get. That would have scored you the lowest amount. That was 9.
East Anglia, that's what I was going to say.
East Anglia, of course, that would have scored 30.
Thank you very much indeed. Now the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round, Tom and Abby, and I think this is our final goodbye. Thank you so much for coming to play. It's been lovely having you on the show. Tom and Abby, brilliant. For Lynn and David, though, now time for the pointless final. Well, huge congratulations, Lynn and David. You fought off all the competition and you have won our coveted pointless trophy. You now have a chance to win the pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £3,250. We simply need a pointless answer from you. So the question, as ever, is what would you like to see come up?
Sport, for me. And geography, of course.
And geography?
Yeah, geography. David's good at flags, so
We'll see.
something like that.
Let's have a look. 4 things will appear. And let's hope something here leaps out. Peace and Quiet, Female Rappers, The Apprentice, Andy Murray. What do we think?
Peace and quiet, like
Well, the middle 2 are out.
yeah.
Do you want to take a gamble on Peace and Quiet? Because it's
Might be
random.
things with peace and quiet in.
Yeah, or...
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
go.
take a gamble on Peace and
You're
Quiet.
going to go for Peace and Quiet, Tom.
Well, nice choice.
Oh,
I
good.
like that choice. We're looking here for the name of any person who has been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize from the years 2000 to 2024 inclusive. Or we are looking for any word of 4 or more letters in the lyrics of Bjork's 1995 single, It's Oh So Quiet. Very best of luck to both of you.
Thank you very much. As always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of those answers to be pointless. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
So who do you think?
The Peace Prize is Bob
We
Dylan.
can't. Bob Dylan? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who else do you think?
What about the Irish?
The
Irish when they signed
John Hume.
John Hume.
Yeah.
So Bob Dylan,
Yeah.
John Hume.
Yeah. And Ian Paisley.
Is that 2000?
Well, yeah.
We can try
Yeah, 20
that. I
years.
can't
It's
think.
20 years ago, isn't it?
Sure.
Or do you want to go for some words in the...
No, I don't know any words.
It's
No.
Night time. Night.
I know here, but I don't
Okay.
think that can be pointless.
So, if we go for
John Hume,
John Hume,
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan and Ian Paisley. What's the lady?
Ten
that
seconds
was
up.
there? The lady that was over there.
Robinson. Mary
No,
Robinson.
she's Southern Ireland.
Oh,
It's
I don't
Northern
know
Ireland.
them. No, I don't know. Go for them.
OK, that is your minute up. Let's have your 3 answers.
Yeah.
You say.
Right. We'd like to go for Mo Molam
Mo Molam.
in the top one.
I was guessing that wasn't a Bjork lyric, but I don't know, maybe.
Sorry, yeah.
Mo Molam,
John Hume
John Hume,
and Bob Dylan.
And Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Of those three, which is your best shot at a pointless answer, do you think?
John Hume.
John Hume. Least likely to be pointless?
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. Then Mo Mowlam goes in the middle. So Bob Dylan, Mo Mowlam, John Hume. But let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are. We have Bob Dylan, Mo Mowlam, and John Hume. If one of these turns out to be pointless, you'll be leaving here with £3,250. What would you like to do with that?
It's our golden win anniversary in 15 months' time.
Oh,
and
huge congratulations.
I've already booked a cruise for ourselves, our 4 grandchildren, our 2 children, our 2 other, our daughter-in-law and son-in-law as well. So all 10 of us.
That's lovely.
We're going, irrespective of what happens today. But,
Oh, well, that's
you know,
wonderful. Wouldn't this help, though?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. Give the kids some spending money.
Exactly. Well, just add to the glory of it.
Yes.
Now, very best of luck. Your first answer was Bob Dylan. In all 3 cases, we're looking for people who've won the Nobel Peace Prize since 2000. Let's see how many of our 100 said Bob Dylan. Oh. Maybe it wasn't the Peace Prize.
No.
OK, let's turn our attention to Mo Mowlam. Did Mo Mowlam win the Nobel Peace Prize? No! OK, come on, John Hume, please. Can you have won the Nobel Peace Prize? John Hume, surely. £3,250 is riding on this. Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
No problem, no problem.
I'm so sorry. Yes, it wasn't really your category, that
No.
one, was it? I'm afraid you haven't won today's jackpot. But don't forget, you have won today's Pointless Trophies.
Yes,
And deservedly so. You've been terrific. It's been lovely having you on.
Thank you
Lynn
very
and
much.
David.
Bad luck, though. Bob Dylan won the Nobel Prize for Literature, not
literature.
peace. John Hume did win the Nobel Peace Prize, but it was in 1998.
Oh, 2 years back.
Sorry about that. Let's have a look at some of the pointless answers you could have given, though, starting with any individual who's been awarded the Nobel Peace Prize between the years 2000 and 2024. Could have had Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Jimmy Carter, Kofi Annan, and Shirin Ebadi. The big scorers were Barack Obama, Al Gore, and Malala Yousafzai. And moving on to any word of 4 or more letters in Bjork's song It's Oh So Quiet. I won't read out the whole lyrics, but you could have had nuts, riot, shout, swell. The only scoring answer here would have been love until, peaceful still, fuse, blow, fall, falling, boom, never ring, then what's bell, devil loose, when, and zing. Every other word in the lyrics was pointless. Well done if you got a pointless answer at home.
Thank you very much indeed, Tom. And thank you, Lynn and David. I'm sorry you didn't win our jackpot today. That will therefore roll over onto the next show when we will be playing for £4,250.
Oh, wow.
Join us then to see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Tom. And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.